Congratulations.
Thank you.
How much does a shutout mean to you?
Yeah, it's nice, but more important, we got back to the right way, getting points as a team, and that's most important.
Yeah, this looked like a game that required the guys in front of you to really pay attention and really work hard. That's a frustrating team to play against.
Yeah, I mean, I think both teams played really good defensively. Not too many shots. We did a great job taking away their rebounds over there, and I saw the puck all night, so yeah, they did a great job.
What was the mood like when Bjorkstrand scores early in the third? Does that help you settle in a little bit? Does it give you any leeway at all?
Yeah, I mean, we got some chances before and stayed patient and finally got the goal there, and that was huge goal, and I think we played really good after that too.
I think the team blocked 15 shots tonight. Is that something you guys have really tried to get back to, the identity there?
Yeah, I mean, you can see we have the whole team is willing to block shots, and they want to do it, help the team, help each other, and it's huge. And like today, 15. You said 15 blocks. It's a big number.
Being honest, Korpi, when do you allow yourself to start thinking shutout? When does it first come into your mind in a game like this?
I was thinking about in the second intermission. I was like, okay, I never give any shots, so I don't care about it. So that was surprising. I got one. So yeah, but as I said, we get the points. That's most important.
Yeah.
Those last couple minutes when they're pushing, do you enjoy the intensity of that, or what's kind of going through your mind as you're trying to hold on in those last 2 minutes as a goalie, where it really comes down to you making saves at the end?
Yeah, they're coming, and we're gonna be defensive, not take any chances in their net, and just try to protect the lead. And there's gonna be a couple shots coming, and maybe a couple big ones. You never know, but you just gotta stay ready.
Joonas Korpisalo talking here after this game. Let's go over and talk to Boone Jenner, who got an assist on the only goal tonight, and he's now got 100 for his NHL career.
More plays and feel more comfortable together, I think.
Pretty good to get 4 home wins in a row now.
Yeah, we get this little stretch here, so we're just going game by game.
Boone, congratulations on the 100 assists there. You almost screwed that up. If you would have touched that puck down low, it might have been your goal.
Yeah, no, it was Borky the other way.
Yeah, that was. How big was that at that point? You're doing all night. There's nothing going on. You're having a hard time just getting the puck to the net, and then all of a sudden to get a tip like that and get a goal in the first minute of that third period.
Yeah, we knew it was going to be, kind of a goal like that where we get some traffic and some bodies at the net. I think they check well. You had to work for ice out there, and I think both teams did that. So it was a good play by Z, just finding that lane.
When you talk about guys on this team blocking shots, the first two guys I think of all the time, David Savard and you do the bulk of it. But, man, that's really been spread around. Everybody's jumping in front of pucks right now, aren't they?
No, you can see it. I think it's throughout our lineup. It's a focus we want to have that willingness to block them and keep it away from our net. So, I think, off the top of my head, the Gus one there in the third, and a lot of other guys chipping in that way, no doubt about it.
And after going on the road and having one slip away, nice to come back and get this first win at home. Home was, early in the season, home was not so nice to you guys, but here lately you've turned it into a good place to play.
Yeah, we got this little stretch here, we know that, and we're just trying to go game by game, take care of business here. Trying to build on each game here and get our game to where it needs to be.
You've been playing teams in the Western Conference and some teams outside of the division. Starting next game, you're going back into the division. Are you looking forward to getting back to playing those teams? We'll welcome into the studios here Jody Shelley, and we'll get his take on tonight's game. Hello, Jody.
Well, patient hockey, how you doing, Bob, is what the coach has been talking about. And here we are just early in the season, but I think this team is starting to find players who are getting the roles. Roles have to be defined. Boone Jenner out there winning faceoffs. Seth Jones making key plays defensively. I thought it was a great team effort. They waited for their opportunity. Ottawa dictated the pace early with a fast start, but the Blue Jackets over time adjusted and adapted in the third period. They came to life and got the one goal they needed.
Patience on your part. Did you feel as though you guys were just patient to the extreme tonight and did a good job with that?
Yeah. I don't think we gave up many odd man rushes. Pucks. It just wasn't a clean game. To say the least. Give them credit. They check hard. They have a neutral zone system, a lock system on the left wing, and it's tough to get through there. So it wasn't a great game to watch, but we're on the right side of it. And I don't think we try to do anything crazy and get bored with it. We just stayed with it. You could tell it was going to be a grind all night long. And so I appreciate them just staying with it.
John Boone won a lot of big face-offs for you tonight, including the one to start the third. How important was his effort in the circle there to win
huge
tonight?
End of the game. The goal itself, all through the game, face-offs. That was our best line. I thought Oliver Bjorkstrand, in a mess of a game, probably played one of his better games as far as how hard he was on the puck, and that was a good line for us. Yeah, and I said to him on the bench, I said, if there's someone who deserves that goal, it's you. So I thought he was playing really well, along with his two line mates. He's been really consistent. It's kind of he's turning into that guy. That's what we expect out of him now, as far as how hard he's on the puck, how hard he's in those areas, and the puck's following him. The puck follows him around. Had a couple other chances that Anderson made a couple good saves on.
Corpy had that monster save on the 4-on-1 rush at the end of the first period and a ton of chances late. Just how good is it to see him get a shutout?
Yeah. I wouldn't say a ton of chances. He had a couple of beauties, though. When Jens wins the face-off and we turn it over, it bounces off of Murr's stick right at the end. That's a great save. The breakaway. It's a hard game for the goalie to play. I talked to him after the game. It's a hard game because there's just not much action. And then to come up with some saves like that, it was important. I think it was 5-5 in chances for both teams. 5 for them, 5 for us after 2 periods. I mean, holy shit. But we're on the right side of it.
You mentioned their zone system and how hard they check. Is that, can you prepare a team for that through video? They just have to see it up close to that?
Yeah, I forget how they played last year, but we talked about the neutral zone before the game. But they're stiff. They're aggressive. They stand you up. They try to defend that red line. Yeah, they got their sticks on a lot of pucks, won a lot of 50-50 pucks. I thought we started out okay in the first period, but then we started losing those battles where the play was in the neutral zone. That's where it was all night long as far as trying to get control of the puck. But we knew how they play there, but I have a lot of respect as far as how they all, as a team, played really well in that area of the ice.
John, maybe not 100% perfect tonight, but the penalty kill put together a really nice stretch of 18. Talk about how that unit come back together on what they're
Yeah, it's been important. Other than tonight, our power play for the past couple of weeks too. Our special teams have been better. It's a group that when it's going well, you just look like everybody's in sync as far as pressuring and not pressuring. Tonight in one of these games, we play so many one-goal games. It's important to keep the puck out of the net, and I thought the whole group did some really good things. There were some breakdowns. Your goalie needs to make a save occasionally in those situations, but for the most part, they've been a lot more consistent the past couple of weeks. No. Last night Winnipeg, I thought he played well. No, not. I have a standard for Andy. I think Andy is one hell of a player, and Andy has to be one hell of a player for us. Is he there? No.
Let's talk in the past about getting caught between his skill guy that scores goals, his power forward. Is he just perpetually caught between he is?
I don't know, but he's a power forward. Okay, let's get it straight right now. He's not a skill. He has skill, but he's a power forward. So put that on your headline. He's a power forward. Andy's going to get out of it. Andy's a very important piece to this team. I thought he played really well in Winnipeg. We had 25 chances. He was involved in 5 of them. Yeah. He's snake bitten when he gets his chances. I think he's trying hard. I think he's playing hard. It just has not gone for him. And We're still finding our way to get some points here along the way, although we pissed one away in Winnipeg there. If Andy gets going, it's going to help us tremendously, and I think he will.
Talked a couple weeks ago about how this team just had to play with more energy and more passion at home. Have you seen them embrace that challenge now that you won 4 in a row here?
Yeah. Tonight I thought we looked a little sluggish. Had a busy day coming back from Winnipeg after the game. A lot of travel there. I thought we were a little sluggish, but I think since that St. Louis game, I think we talked about it with you guys, how we're not who we're supposed to be. I think we've made improvements in I guess that word we always use, the identity of how we have to play. I think we've made improvements at that.